Good morning, everyone. We will talk about TreeShade. TreeShade is an extension and local server for content management and auto generating for design, for catalogs or reports, collecting the content, and have features for hosting website that generated depending on the collected content. You can install totally free from Adobe Exchange. So write exchange.adobe.com, and here from Creative Cloud section search for from exchange.adobe.com, from Creative Cloud search here for TreeShade. It's totally free, and after installing you will have on Adobe Bridge. Adobe Bridge is free. You can install, you need just an Adobe account, and you can install without subscription. And after installing TreeShade and restarting Adobe Bridge, the software will ask you to create a local server for your project. Will ask you to create a local folder to your project, root folder. Like here I have this root folder, TRST. TreeShade will create workshop folder, and inside workshop you within workshop folder you put your project files. Okay. Yesterday we created a project and revealed online, and I need to say that you will have a folder something wrong here. It's not responding. Okay, after installing the extension, you will have a file in the root folder called main.js. Execute this folder as a local server, Node.js server. I'm executing the server here, but I'm not sure why this is not responding. Anyway, here we have this text file that has ts underscore key in the file name, and if you if you double click this file, the tree shade will ask you to open the online form. Click yes, and the online form for the content, the project content will be revealed, so you can edit the information. Here we have description and photo for each item. In the list, you can add, you can remove, and you can reorder the items. And here the button submit, you can make settings for the buttons inside this text file. If you double click, instead of answering yes for this open online form, click no. Open paired folder, also click no. Now the content of this file has the settings for the form. Here we have a button called submit, and it updates in the same location, because you can update in different location, and you can use variables to make the submitting dynamic. You can add a button like for WhatsApp, just write the number and write WhatsApp. At the end. Here the button name, like send WhatsApp. I think it's not working. Let's try again. Maybe it needs to be here at the beginning of the number. Oh. You need to write the variable WhatsApp inside the tag brackets before the number. So okay, now I want to say that in the data structure there something called paired file with a folder. Like here we have two folders, one folder and one file share the same pure name data, so these paired together. The pure name is a file name without the flags, because this is a flag start with ts underscore to determine the behavior of the file, and also without the display part inside the square brackets at the end of the file name. So here we have this file paired with this folder, because both have same pure name. And here the pure name is the ID itself. And here the ts underscore sort for sorting the menu in the online form. Like here we have mountains and computer. Here you open this, you will find the file, the pure names listed here, and this list, the online form depend on it to display the items. If I change the order, let's click here, new order for computer 1. Okay, submit. Now the computer becomes here, and if you open here, you will find that the pure name of the subcontent computer becomes at the beginning. Now inside the project folder, test D, here is supposed to be one file. There's a problem here. Oh, it's just Adobe Bridge refreshing problem, bug. Okay, if we put HTML file, as I said here, the menu for quick creating for files, all these files exist inside templates folder. Inside workshop, this folder workshop created automatically by TreeShade after installing and selecting or creating a root folder. Inside workshop, create a folder called templates, and here inside templates, any file you put here will be revealed in the menu new, so you can execute and create a new file quickly. So here I have HTML file index, just click OK. No need to change this. And also again click OK if you don't want to change the file name index.html. Okay. Now if I refresh the online form, I will have these two buttons for index. You can open the web page here in this half, and you can open in a new tab. Okay, now you can render the content here, the content on the index.html. How we can create that? At first, these paired files with the subfolders include the rendering content, the rendering HTML elements to render the content of the folder. Let's open computer.txt. Let's open in VS Code. Okay. Let's write paragraph P. And inside the paragraph, I can write TS tag. Okay. You can write the relative path dot slash. Then you can write fn file name, the pure file name, and then because the paired folder have the same pure file name, and here we can write the name of the text file that we need to render. Called description, despite the flags and the extension. Here you can use regex, so no need to description. You can write dot plus to ignore the rest of the file name, and here at the end just write a place the retrieved information method. We need to place the description here in the same place, because for image you write URL instead of place. Okay, let's write another tag for image. Outside the paragraph, let's write image src source, and here let's write width 20%. Okay, now here the source, I can copy the tag here and replace description to what? To photo. and place to URL, because I don't want to place the content of the image. I need to insert the URL here. Okay, that's it. Let's put the same content for the mountains near the sea also. Okay. Now if I refresh the page, nothing will happen because index itself we didn't change yet. So here now index, here ts tag. Okay, now I want to place all the ID files to the index. I have index here, and inside data I need to place all the text files here that start with the ID. Any file that start with ID, capital letters, I want to place. So I write here data ID dot plus, and I want to place just like that. Okay, now let's refresh, or you can just close the web page and open again. Okay, now we have the content. If we view the page source, we see that the parsing engine automatically insert enter between the blocks here, between the IDs, but you can change by adding separator. And drive the separator, let's add the break like that. Now if we refresh, you see we have break. I think without separator, nothing separate the inserted content of the IDs. Let's refresh again. You will see here the paragraph like this. So he just insert the content of the ID files without separator. So I can add separator instead of here. I can add a new line break. This trivial, it's not important because we are talking here about the source page. Anyway, for the heading, I can add content for the title here. Inside data, let's write oh, not inside data. Let's move the ID here inside another folder. Let's call list. Here I can select only the paired files without their folders. Select big for change. Create a folder. Let's name gallery. And here select change and write .s$. This means the current folder, the revealed folder now, and file name. But I think I need to add something new beside file name. I need to add WP with the paired folder to move the paired folder with the files. So WP maybe there's a problem because the text files is opened in VS Code, and VS Code maybe prevent the action, prevent Adobe Bridge to execute the action. So let's force. I'm not sure if that's the problem. But let's try again. Here computer is not moved, but mountains near the sea moved here. So let's move again. Select big for change, and here inside the gallery change, and write .star, the current folder, file name, and with paired folder. Okay. Okay, now inside gallery, let's move this to trash. Okay, now we have only a folder gallery for the gallery, and I need to add a paired file with this folder to have the rendering instruction. So and I just write, I need to write ts dot slash file name. File name means the name of the bird folder with the file, the pure name, and here id dot plus, and here place. Here the type of ts tag must be at the end. Before place I write separator, okay. Now I need to modify index to have gallery. So here instead of this, just write gallery. No need for separator because there is only one file gallery. Okay, now let's try to open the page again. Okay, it's rendered here, and now we can add title with the gallery. So we have gallery, and we can add title. Let's put a title before gallery. You can drag and drop the file, and from tree shade menu you can select update ts underscore sort .txt file. So the title appears in the form before gallery. Let's refresh. Now we have the title and we have the gallery, but we hadn't connected yet the title to be rendered in the index. So I need to add here ts tag, ts tag here, and add dot slash data title replace. Okay, that's it. Close and open again. Now the title, any text, refreshed here. Submit. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching for this session, and goodbye.